Hello and welcome to another glorious morning here in the playthrough. We have survived the night and printed off our new ship, which we can go take a look at right now. As she is right up here on the vehicle deck. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Now, have you fallen off your thing? Ah, yes you have. This thing has an issue with it where it's so annoying. Okay, I'm first gonna park this thing. We'll take the Cyclops. We'll turn all of its engines on. And wait, that's its lights. Engines are on 8. There we go. Lift off. And oh no, it's damaged. It slid off and got damaged. Of course it got damaged, because that's just my luck. And one of these times I can actually use the build planner. Do I have a bunch of stuff in my build planner I don't need? No, that's fine. Oh, it's because I'm full of stuff. I just deposit. Then I can withdraw components from build planner. Come on. Oh, build planner. Why do you not withdraw your components? Okay, what do I need? Construction comp, steel tubes, motor, and 6 others. Don't I have those? I have motors. Why can't you withdraw them? There's small steel tubes right there. This is why I don't like build planners sometimes. And I can just go connector and then go boom there and grab it. Got everything I needed. Anyway. This thing, oh my god, this is like my biggest pet peeve when it comes to space engineers. So I'll take the Cyclops here, and I'll park it up. And we'll lock it, and we'll turn off its thrusters, because otherwise it just will waste power. And then if we get into the Mastodon, and press P to unpark, you can watch what the Cyclops does. Oh, let's go and start driving. It freaking falls off. Oh, I hate that about this. Like, I wish that the P for park was actually just like, you know, park. Just for the rover, not for its connectors. I truly dislike that. So, that is annoying. I am going to have to essentially ignore the concept of pressing P, which is why I've put 9 on my control bar here, so that I can just press 9, which is to take off my parking brake from the remote control on the Mastodon, so I can drive away without unlocking the Cyclops, or eventually another drone when I get it on there. Although, strangely, it doesn't affect the Bison. I can press P as much as I want with the Cyclops. No, sorry. I can press P as many times as I want on the Mastodon, and the Bison won't disconnect. Is it because it's a subgrid? Maybe. Maybe that's the thing that would fix it. And oh my god, this unknown signal is delivering itself right to me. Why, hello, unknown signal. I'm going to come and eat you. Can I drive underneath it in time? Can I get it to fall right into my thing? Oh my god, I could do it. No, okay. Back up. Yes! Hole in one! I did not expect that or plan that or do anything for it. Oh my god, we got a hole in one. Park using 9. We can go check out the signal that we just caught. The thing's still in the way, but we can still get upstairs. Wow, that worked out surprisingly good. We get our special content, which we got a Badger rifle. Anything in here? Just a little bit of credits and stuff. And then we can go click on the grinder pit and suck up all those resources. There you go. I don't even need a a drone to go and pick up the the unknown signals. I can just send a... Oh, I can just drive underneath them and grab them. Let's see. Grinder pit. On. Yeah, it's it. Eat those things. Yes. Yes. Glorious. Pit. There. There we go. Alright, press 9. Gotta get in that habit. And... well, the Plateau Oasis is to my left. This mountain range frightens me. I wonder if there's a nice route through it. Let's go send up the Cyclops here to do a little scouting as we park on a Cobalt node and mark it up, because that is what we're doing. We're scouting out stuff. Now, something that I noticed on the Mastodon. No, I got so many different grids now. I got all their different names, and also these engines are starting to get annoying. So I was powering up overnight. I will turn off my engines for now. My batteries are oh, they're doing fine. Nice stored power. We're fully charged. Excellent. No worries about that then. So one thing I noticed from this girl here, let me just... oh, right. I should probably disconnect her first. And then she'll probably want to show up as... yeah, as a separate grid that I can control. I'll turn all of her jets back on. We'll lift off. Come on. There you go. If I pop into her camera and then try to do a fancy maneuver and max out my power, I pop out of the camera. I don't lose control, but her you can see it'll overload very slightly, like that, and I pop out of the camera, which gets annoying. So I actually need one more battery on this thing, which I did not realize at that time when I was designing it. I thought 2 would be fine, but I need a 3rd. Hence, let's bring her down in here nice and close and leave her hovering there because she is powerful enough to hover. We can, I think, sneak the battery in right here. There is a bit of excess space right here. So if I put the battery right like that, essentially, it is aligning with this, so I have to be very careful when we go in for landings so that we don't bash the battery apart. But I think that's the best spot. And then the benefit of this is we can just fly this over to our welder grid, and the welder grid will build it for us. So we just need to see what we need. We just need some power cells, 20 of them. So just plop into here, make 20 power cells. Hopefully we have the materials for that, as I actually am running out of iron. Like, what a concept. I thought I had had, like, I filled my container and I had like hundreds of thousands of iron or something like that from scavenging those places, and I thought, I can never run out. I've got tons. And then I started to run out. So now, when I look through the camera and I power up and I do all sorts of funny things, yes, okay. So we've got enough overhead for the power that we are able to do things properly. So with the Cyclops, we've got some adjustments we can do. These hinges are a little annoying, though. We can adjust these hinges to change our angle at which we are looking at. So if I take these hinges, we can put them down to 50 degrees, or say, I think it's 55. Yeah, so 55 degrees gives us a nice look onto our welders as we are working. But unfortunately, if I do this where I aim up and then I pull down, you can see that the camera takes its time to get back there. Oh, that's annoying. Can I give you guys any braking torque? What if I give you guys like a bunch of braking torque? I don't know, like what's a 10,000? Nope, that's still popping up there. I suppose I could rotor lock those. Oh, it's probably because it's share inertia tensors. Oh, that's why. Yeah, share inertia tensors was causing it to wobble all over the place. So then you can press 3 to make them look down further. Press 4 to make it look up more. So you can look forward when you're flying. Or you can press 3 to look down at your welder. Nice adjustable camera. Okay, so this thing's antenna. I should probably rename that battery. We've got a 5-kilometer radius. Okay. And I'm pretty sure the Bison's already set up for 5 kilometers. Camera's a bit shaky, but we shall hope with that. And I'm just checking out this pathway here. If I take the Mastodon, say, down through there, I could drive this way. Is there a path over this mountain, essentially? Because I do need to get through this mountain range. And I just wonder if I can do it easily here. That's pretty craggy, but I don't see it as impossible. I see it as troublesome for sure. But as soon as I get over, what is that? Just desert. Okay. It looks like I'd be able to path up there. And I'd be able to get into this valley, and then at the end of that valley, that's an easy path out. So I think I can do it. And that would get me past this mountain range and back heading south again. Although what I'm really looking forward to is using this welder here on this to start really building up aspects of the Mastodon. Oh God, this camera jiggle is really annoying. Even the hinge lock doesn't really fix all of it. Maybe my idea of having a camera on a movable thing is not really practical. Oh well. We'll figure it out. That can come in for a landing. And you can lock up and turn off your thrusters. Excellent. So it looks like we have got a route over the mountain pass, which makes me happy. I did not want to see how far these mountains went. Like, if I had to just drive in a different direction and just keep driving that way until the mountains eventually gave me a nice pass through, I could have been there forever. But here, I believe I can make this down here. I can go full brake and just sort of slide down the hill. I have enough suspension for that. That's it. Hold the brake. Let it go. Let it slide a bit. Hold the brake. Just manage the top speed. And we're good. Oh, magnesium. It's been a while since we've seen magnesium. We have very little magnesium points here. Yeah, we've only seen 2 patches before. So that is a rare resource. And that comes to the question, should we get any while we're here? Do we have any? Magnesium. We have 132 powder at the moment. And if we take a look at what we are, we've got for making a thing of bullets, we need 1. So we have 132 more ammo containers that we could build for our guns, and we currently have 285. We're probably okay for magnesium for now, considering that all of the guns are currently full, so they already have ammo in them. So that's good. So I think we'll be okay without partaking this magnesium. But good to know where it is when we eventually, if we want to come back here, after we've finished our exploration, we can get the magnesium and extract it. And I am needing more power to my wheels. Mastodon wheels. Power. Yeah, let's give a little bit of thrust, as those rocket boosters are what we're gonna need to get up and over this ridgeline up here. Is this even... I think that's possible to drive that. Yeah, that's possible. We can do it. We got iron and silicon here. Yeah, I've marked those before, so that's easy. Grab that, copy it, type it in there. Yeah, I think right up that passageway there. Put on the boosters. Get up this hill, big girl. Because what are we? We're at 1,000,000 kilos. We're trying to push up a hill. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of oomph. And I see the nickel, but I can't stop for it. I'm not wasting this momentum. We're going up the hill. We're just plowing through all the trees and knocking them away. We're bouncing off the mountains. Come on, girl. Come on. We're losing top speed, but we're climbing. There you go. All right. Full brake, full brake. Get ready for the downslope. I'm almost tempted to see if I can turn myself around and go down backwards, where I can use my thrusters as an extra brake. I'm not sure if I have the room to pull that off, though, so... Oh, it looks like, at least at the bottom, we have a runaway. So we can just go down and then just keep going through the valley. There's no, like, big rocks that we're going to crash into if we get going too quickly. So... I'm just holding brake right here. This is literally just 1,000,000 kilos trying to slide down the hill is the only thing that is keeping us moving forward. Yeah, a little bit of gas just to get ourselves started. And now just a slow and controlled slide. Good job, Mastodon. That's it. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Nice and controlled. Okay. Let go of the gas. Let go of this brake a little bit there. Get a little bit more speed. And aim down towards the valley. We can probably go into first person here, as we have the wonderful cockpit all built up for us. And it looks like we are all good. Woohoo! Get that momentum from the other side of the last little bit of the downhill slope there. And we got another unknown signal coming our direction. There was a lot of ore right on that little spot there. Is this another unknown signal that I can catch? Oh, no, it's a little too far away. But easy access to the desert sands. It looks like we're heading that direction. And we should be fine on fuel. We got 61% hydrogen. We got 2 days of electrical power. Oh my, I might actually be able to catch this one. Boom. Oh, I am getting good at this. Oh my god. Let me just get to a flat spot. Oh, okay, it's bouncing around. It's still on its parachute. How about I just park? Although we're sliding a little bit, that's fine. Okay, get up the other side where it'll be a bit easier for me to get up. Doot, doot, doot. Hello? No special content. Aww. What about goodies? You got goodies for me? Here, let go of your damn parachute. I guess your storage container was in the bottom there? Yeah, it's not good. It's probably not going to flip over. Ah, well. That's fine. We can just go turn on the grinders. They'll pick up the items from the chest, from the cargo container. And I should probably... I can move this forward, can't I? I can put the control seat right up against the glass there. But that will be in a moment. Grinder pit. Doggy on. Get that thing eaten up. Whatever it was carrying is now mine. And we can start our trek through the desert. So, the Plateau Oasis, 45 kilometers through the planet, and I'm aligned. And now just drive straight through the desert here. Excellent. I kind of feel like the desert. I wish you... what is it? The remote control for rovers is kind of bad in this game. I wish that there was the ability to remote control and autopilot rovers a bit better. Do I want this silicon? Mark it up? Sure, why not? Because I'd love to just be able to set my rover to go like 10 or 15 meters a second. Because this is a featureless plane that just has some ridge lines to it. All I need to do is just not go 100 meters a second, and I won't cause any issues because it's just rolling hills. So I wish I could just set my rover to like drive at a slow speed. Just okay, go 10 meters a second. Just drive. Although what I could do is like I could do my wheels, right? I can override my wheels. Propulsion override. And just give like, 10% propulsion override. And just let the wheels slowly drive me as I run around and build stuff and weld stuff and work on the rest of the rover as it is slowly driving. GPS that iron, just because I'm here. And, like, for example, I want to get that, let me just get the wheels off here. Wheels back down to 0. Now, let's give this a try. So let's aim myself. Let's set the speed limit to like 20 kilometers an hour, nice and slow. And then I'll just put a really high propulsion override. And that should get me going, but then keep me at like 20 kilometers an hour, right? And I can just sort of set myself to cruise control that way. I will go Control 2 to get myself another toolbar here. And then I will do the remote control for the Mastodon so I can gauge my parking brake, handbrake on off. Then I'll go groups, and then we'll have the, where's the wheels? There are Mastodon wheels. Let's toggle them on off first, then we'll... What's next? We'll go decrease speed limit, increase speed limit, and then 6 and 7 will be decrease propulsion override and increase propulsion override. So then for my wheels, I'll go speed limit 20, propulsion override maxed. Alright. Are some of them spinning backwards? Oh, this one up here is trying to spin backwards. Oh, interesting. I'm learning about my rover here. Are they? Or is it? If I take the individual wheel and pull up its offset, pull it up into the air. Okay, it's spinning the right way. Push its offset back down into the ground for me. Because we don't seem to be going very quickly. We don't seem to be going at all. Because this guy is spinning the correct way. Invert propulsion. Wait, that's the steering angle. I need to get out to that guy. Shit, there isn't really a good way for me to get to him besides throwing down some scaffolding blocks. I'll have to go grind that thing. It's bumping around up there. How you doing, wheel? How about I invert your propulsion? Okay, now we're starting to roll. Now we're starting to make some progress. These guys are rolling. That's good. That guy needs to get swapped. How do I get to him? Probably just another little piece of scaffolding. Yeah, there we go. We'll invert your propulsion. And what about the rest of the wheels? That guy's spinning the right way when he's slipping. That guy's spinning the right way. What about the back of the ship? We can probably view that from the cockpit here. It doesn't look like we're having enough oomph to get up this hill. Alright, let's turn off our wheel override. I want to figure this out. I want a cruise control across the desert. Let's roll backwards here a bit. Oh, some of the other ones are, like, screwing up now. Oh, God, is that because I, overrid their propulsion? Oh, I have to admit, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I think this is all working properly, right? Because for my wheels, I have 4 lefts and 4 rights. I think I did that correctly. It should just work, right? if I give it some propulsion, I give you, like I say, a 30-kilometer speed limit. And yet we're going backwards. Oh, now we're stopping. Yeah, I have no idea why this is not functioning the way I want it to. Maybe I just need to turn certain wheels off. Or, oh, wait, no, we're starting to go now. A little bit. See that back right wheel? Yeah, it's not wanting to function. So that's the right wheels. What if I just invert all of the right ones? Oh, that's it. Okay. So if I don't invert them, I could take them to negative 100. Okay, that makes sense now. Now we're on a cruise control, right? I just aim myself towards the plateau. You guys have enjoyed me here, and as I learn things. So now we're cruising at 10 meters a second ish across the desert. But as we cruise, I can do stuff. I can walk around the ship here. Oh, we're getting a little bit of speed. We're up to 30. Although I believe we lose the speed as we climb the next... Yeah, we lose the speed as we climb the next, the dune. Oh, man. Oh, this is awesome. We're just cruising along through the dunes. I feel like I'm one of those dune crawlers, from Star Wars. Jawas? I think that's what they're called. Just making sure we're not going too fast with that speed limit, and then the Mastodon can just handle itself. Because all you need to do is just drive in a straight line, girl, and we'll cross the desert. Okay. So, I was thinking, we're talking about replacing these turrets here. I'm trying to think about what would be the best way to do that, because we're going to do it with a rotor turret eventually. So we're going to have an advanced rotor off of here. So if I take an advanced rotor and put it there, then the turret is sticking out over there, and I kind of feel like that's just too far for the turret to be sticking out. I kind of feel like I should have the advanced rotor like there, pointing upwards, and the turret is up here, which would give it a bit more sky view, which would be good. That is if I put it there. Because I could just not. I could just cover that section over and leave it. And I could put the turret here. Because I need that conveyor to stay, because it's connecting the drill rig. And I kind of want to, in the future here, expand the drill rig. Possibly nest a single piston. It could go back up and then back down again. And I kind of need that to be there in order to do it. We do have... Oh, I don't have any water on me. I should grab some water. There we go. So if I put it here, I can get rid of this conveyor that I'm standing on, and I can have the advanced rotor sticking out at this point, and then literally the PDCs at this point. But then I wonder, would it have enough arc of fire for it to go? And I seem to have been stuck. The Mastodon is not driving anymore. Do you need... Yeah, it needs rocket boosts. Come on, get up over the ridge. Good little Mastodon. There you go. So I don't know where I'm supposed to put these PDCs. Maybe I don't even put them on the sides at all. I removed these turrets. This can just get brought back all the way, and this can be armored over. And we make the PDCs more vertical. Like, I'm gonna go up top here and talk about it as we're driving along. Oh. Like, I could have the PDCs sort of like up here, because there is connections. There should be enough stuff that we could get a connection like to here, and so we could have the PDC like sort of covering this left flank, or even just say that we don't need the side guns. We have the main front gun, and then at the back here we put a defense on each corner here. Like, we could run straight up from that one straight up here, and put the defense cannon right at this corner, which would then give us 2 defense cannons on each side here, which would cover from there to there kind of feeling, and would cover our both, like, each one would cover a rear flank. I don't know. I'm really at loss for where I should be putting these cannons, because the whole thing of having to have the rotor there as the extra bit of block before the turret piece makes it annoying. And I kind of want these turrets to be vertical. Oh, Frontier Outpost. Cool. I mean, at bare minimum, I can just plunk it vertically where that catwalk is, and then I have a PDC that covers this side. Because, you know, I can just have like 6 of these things on here and have this rover be an absolute god of anti-aircraft defense. Like, because this is what I eventually hope we can get to, is we have the rover driving along without a care in the world. And that's my grinder. I might have to just remove those blocks with the that's just annoying. We can just have the rover conquering an easily drivable path, nice and slow, as an enemy drone flies in, and we just rip it to shreds. I mean, that would be the ultimate goal. How are we doing anyway? Oh, there's a ridgeline. We're getting through the desert. Cool. I wonder if we can climb that ridgeline, or if we have to go around it. It's that Frontier Outpost on the left. But I think we should be able to climb this ridgeline. So, I kind of like how this pops out, and we could get access to repair something. So I'm just going to take off this graded catwalk here. And if I throw down an advanced rotor there, that will come off. We'll add a small head, and then a turret would be right on top of that. So, where is my spectator camera? I have probably left this thing behind. Yes, I have. Whoop. Oh, yeah. Baby, drive along. That is beautiful. And then we could have the turret right there. That'll probably work. Turret on each side. And then I could even add one more on the back to cover the rear angle. And if these things are high enough, which I think they should be, if an enemy's coming in front, we will be able to have both this turret, the main turret, and this turret on this side all be able to fire on it. So we'll have 3 firing arcs on the main forward gun, which will be good. Yeah, let's set this turret up and see how it goes. I just need some large steel tube there and large steel tube there. Although we are getting close to a terrain feature, so let's go down and stop the rover from driving automatically. How about wheels and propulsion override is 0, please. And I do need to go back and change the rights back to... Was the rights to invert propulsion? No, I didn't need to do that because I got the... I had to put them at minus 100%. Alright. So, wheels back to... unlimited when I'm driving. And we can power up this hill here. Turn on our thrusters, get us that extra power we need. And is this another unknown signal that we can catch? I think it might be. We're just getting too good at these. Where is this thing? It is behind us. Come on. Turn, 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 girl. No, 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 no. I gotta catch it. At least catch it on the front deck. Ah! Conk. Hey, at least it's on my top of my ship. And let it parachute died down there and disappeared. Excellent. Another catch. And another badger rifle. Some more meat, which is always good. And I don't have a something got rewelded. Oh, this thing is sliding into range, and the pieces of it are getting built. I don't have a drone that has a landing gear. This thing doesn't have a landing gear yet. So either I gotta give this thing a landing gear, or... So I should probably set your batteries to recharge. So you can be ready to fly when I need you. I've gotta get that thing a landing gear to use it to drop this off into the grinder pit. Alternatively, I wonder if I can just push it there. Or I could just grind it down by hand. Oh no, I'm walking up on it. No. Alright, fine. We'll just eat you by hand. But, oh god, I'm cutting up my own roof. Such little blocks, they're so annoying, especially when you got grid below them. You're trying not to grind your own stuff. We made some driving progress today, which was the main goal, is because we hadn't really done a lot of driving in the last few episodes. God, oh, I damaged this catwalk. Ah. And now that we're past this piece of desert, we should grab some more catwalk stuff and replace this. I wonder what terrain we're heading into next. Could be some fun things out there. But we did a nice autopilot cruise control across the desert. We upgraded our Cyclops a little bit, used it to scout. Debated on turret placement, which this will probably work. And I think we're good for today. Next episode, we'll continue on going south. We have that frontier outpost And we do have very powerful new guns. So I kind of want to see what my turret here can do against an enemy base. We can set this thing to shoot at its max range, and we have tons of ammo. We could just lay down suppressive fire on the base until it eventually submits and all of its turrets are destroyed. And just let the gun do its thing. And besides, what are they going to damage on the front? Just some armor blocks? A little bit of bulletproof glass? Something we can repair quite easily. We have no exposed components really from the front. Especially if we're, say, taking an angle like this. Like, what do we got? Got the turret shooting at you. You'd probably be trying to shoot the cockpit out, so you're trying to shoot through the bulletproof glass. So I think we can take on a base and actually, like, not just try to sap it or do something silly. We can frontally assault something now. And I think that's awesome. That's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. And good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.